It's early Sunday morning. It's like 6:30 a.m. and we are out walking in the forest.
Sure are.
And it's absolutely gorgeous. It's super foresty here. And there's like so many birds, right?
Yeah. I think we're gonna stop at a cafe. If one is open at 6:45 a.m. And then we're headed to the glowworm caves for a tour at 9:30. We are driving on Huyahuyaha Road on our way to Waitomo Caves to see the glowworms. Mom is driving, on the left side of the road, and we've only almost gone off the road a couple times.
Oh, Emma.
We should be there in about an hour. We're gonna see if there's a nice coffee shop in the area when we get there, because we should get there about an hour before our tour starts. Also, the music keeps cutting out because for some reason my driving instructions are read incredibly quietly, and then the music plays loud and we can't fix it, but it's okay.
We're here at the glowworm cave and we found this child's toy where you catch a glowworm.
They make me uncomfortable. Mom and I just got out of the glowworm caves and we had a really good time.
We had so much fun. That was amazing.
It was very pretty.
I had no idea what a glowworm was, or that they have like a life cycle where in the glowworm phase they like have these little silks that hang down, like 20 per little worm, and they use the little silks to catch flies, and that's how they eat, and they glow because they're hungry.
Because it brings the flies in, and then they get...
And then they like reel the stuff up and eat it,
Yeah,
and then they send out other little ones.
Yep. And now...
Crazy.
Now...
And if you like looked up and it was pitch black, it really looked like you were looking at the stars. Did you find yourself looking for constellations?
No.
Oh, I did. I was like looking for like, there's Orion. I'm like, wait, no, that's just
I was
glowworms.
just like, wow, glowworms. It was really neat.
That's awesome.
And now we are going to... Oh, it might be reversed. We're gonna go to the, what is it called? Kiwi House and Native Bird Park, I think. What do you think, Mom?
I think we should try it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
It's only like 15 minutes away. So check in later. Oh, this is not, I thought the stairs were here. We're going into the kiwi night zone because I gotta see a kiwi. We just got out of the kiwi enclosure. He saw one. And he walked right across the front with his little beaky beak.
And we walked all across the enclosure just like this.
Here's the videos that show if they're in their box. And we were on our way out and I saw him leave the box and I was like, you gotta go get him. And then I saw him.
And he walked right past our window.
Yes, the whole way. And he's like the size of my head.
We were like this far away, except through glass, but like this far away.
That's crazy.
Sir. Okay, these birds are really large. They're pigeons. They're beautiful, but they're like super big.
They're like the size of my head.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go?
Fly, could you fly? Ooh.
Where are we? Tepuya? Yeah. At a Maori village.
No geysers. We're gonna go see geothermal geysers.
We're not seeing anything Maori cultural?
No.
Oh. We're gonna see some geysers, I think, anyway. Well,
We'll update you. We're not really sure what we paid for.
But we paid a lot and we're here. That's really cool. I don't even have the words to express how much performance anxiety I get.
Yeah, I did it in the morning.
Today is going to be a shopping day.
Emma was so cold. She kept like scooting over and trying to share my air mattress with me. I don't blame her because it's really cold here.
I had my head on your stomach last night and then I had to leave because I could hear your stomach growling. And I was like, okay. My mattress, it doesn't even hold a blow anymore. So I'm just sleeping
Completely flat
on
in
the
like 5
ground.
minutes after she blows it.
So we're gonna go get a blow up mattress and get rid of this one because it's dead weight.
And maybe if we can, we'll splurge and get a little air pump that goes because I usually get lightheaded after I try to blow up.
Yeah, but halfway through she's like, oh. In the middle of the night last night, we had to get up to use the bathroom.
So we both go.
Yeah, because you know it's fun to do it together, and also Mom's the only one who has the light.
Oh, we need batteries because my light is going out too.
Oh, okay. But anyway, we went to the bathroom last night, and it was fine when you were in there. But then I went in there, and what was the noise we heard?
It was like this bird.
It was like.
It was like a high-pitched scream, like someone was being murdered.
Wait, really? Yes. I didn't hear that. Mom, that was a kiwi.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes. I heard a gurgling noise.
It
And
was-
I think it was coming from the toilet air vent at the top.
Terrifying.
It was going like. And I was like, what the heck? But anyway, we heard it. And I was like, just like booked it. And Mom was like, wait. So anyway, that was the middle of the night. Update. We heard a kiwi last night. I thought I just heard like a gurgling noise, but I guess Mom heard it better because you weren't actually in the bathroom.
It sounded like a high-pitched like axe murderer. It was so terrifying.
And then when you described it like that, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a kiwi. So I played this sound and it goes like that. Like that. And you were like, ooh, that's it. Welcome to Emma and Mom at what's this place called?
The Redwood
Tree Walk. Yes, Redwood Tree Walk, where we are about to go up into the canopy and take a look at some ginormous redwoods. Yes, I am. Well, yeah. old shaky. Barking mad. Touch this bark. It's creaky up here.
Don't you love when you're driving and you accidentally take a wrong turn and you end up at what is it, honey hive?
Hookah honey hive.
It's awesome. We tried like all these kinds of honey. It's really kind of cool.
Yeah. I fell asleep in the car and I'm like groggy, but it was really nice to wake up to some honey. We are at Hookah Falls. And there's the fall. It's not as steep as I was expecting, but it's really something else. And the water is so blue. And I think if you fell in there, you would die. And also, it looks like a washing machine. Now, see, if you put something underneath there to utilize the wave power, you could make a lot of energy. We are about to go back on the road. Mom has to brush her hair after everything we do, and it takes a long time. Here's Mom doing the thing where she washes her hands after washing her hands in the bathroom. I'm putting water in my water bottle. Okay. Well, here she goes.
Just pouring water.
Okay. Are you ready, Mom?
Here's me punching him in the head.
Okay. Hi. This is Emma and Mom again. Here we are. Yeah, do you see us? No. It's just really dark. See, smile, and you can see your teeth. We are in a tent. We are at a campsite, and it cost $10 for both of us.
New Zealand dollars, right?
Yeah. And we put it in a money box, and then
we had to have $2 coins, and we could take a hot shower, and it was really hot. Actually, it was, well, yeah, it did get pretty hot then.
It was too hot, and you went, ow, 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 ow.
It was the best thing ever. I loved it. It was great.
Yes, I was like, this was the best experience ever. Imagine if you like the princess and the pea. This is my sleeping setup. I have a really warm sleeping bed and my new fleece lining, and I have my blankie.
Did you show your foam mat?
Oh, and this is my foam mat. That makes the ground not cold. Yay. Look at Mom. She's learning so much.
I think I woke up at like 5:30 and got everything going, and
then she stepped on me, and that's how I woke up.
Yeah, oops. Well, in my defense, there was a big poofy blanket, and I had no idea where her feet were oriented underneath it. I chose wrongly.
I was so warm last night.
How did you sleep, Emma?
I slept really well. Like, really well. And now we're going to walk on the beach, and I think we're heading to Wellington area.
This campground was so nice. Like, the bathrooms were so clean, and we had hot water to wash our hands with, and brush our teeth and wash our face with, which was super nice. And then we paid for showers, so that was like, this is like luxury accommodations, I'll tell you what. We stopped in a little town to use the bathroom, and while we were here we found a library, an information center, and a little cafe. And so we came into the library. It's amazing. Like, there's a museum in here that explains why this is such a heavily Dutch influence area, and you can kind of follow some of the lives of the immigrants that came here, and it explains why we're probably seeing so many people from the Netherlands.
There were huge migration waves that occurred since World War II.
Yeah, so this has just been really neat to see the influence of the Dutch on New Zealand in this area. Okay, we are finally boarding the ferry. We were supposed to leave 45 minutes ago, but there was some trouble with the toilets. So they said they kind of needed those, and so...
And I know that that's really important to you, so I'm glad they fixed it.
It's super important to me. We're on the ferry crossing Cook Strait. It's going to be a long trip because the ferry left like an hour and a half late. They had some technical trouble with the toilets, and now it's going super slow because they had some trouble down below. But we actually get to see dolphins swimming alongside the ferry, and they jump up every once in a while. Okay, so Emma, what are those things?
Jellyfish.
What? I caught you red-handed.
I just needed one.
These were full today. Here's Mom getting into her sleeping bag. Well, here it is. Our first night in the Kia.
The Kia campground.
It's great. We're next to two vaping dudes who hotbox their car.
It's true. Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
like 10 p.m. We're right by the toilets. And it's pouring, so we can't open our windows. If we suffocate in here,
So
tell Woodchip I loved her.
I can't even believe this is where we are.
Hi, it's morning. I slept well. Do you have anything to say on that?
I slept well too. We slept in the car. I think we told you that. Although we do get
We brought a
bugs in
lot
the
of bugs
car.
with us. We have no service, so I'm getting out this map to figure out where we are and where we're going.
Oh, natural.
Oh my gosh, I can't with this. So, I accidentally opened up the car alarm. I set off the car
Okay,
alarm.
listen. After telling me repeatedly, make sure that you unlock the car with the
tell you
keys
repeatedly.
before you get out to use the bathroom. Otherwise, the car alarm will go off, which I did in the night. I remembered, which is surprising. And then
I did it this morning. Mom, our road is not on this map.
Okay.
We are at the laundromat.
Look at this flat spot on my head. So we decided to come in and do some wash before we go out into the wild because you just never know when you're going to come across another piece of civilization or another town.
I got this laundry card. And
Now
I
we-
work at 100+ locations across New Zealand.
So liquid laundromat. That's the
Liquid
name of it.
laundromat.
We have left the little town called
Blenheim,
and we are headed toward
Christchurch.
and we met a really nice lady in the laundromat and she needed help figuring out how to use the dryer in her car.
She
Is
was
that
like,
right?
yeah, she was like, I've only been here one time. Can you help me? And I was like, sure. Having been there the first, like, I've never stepped foot in there before. And I did help her. I was able to.
She was so appreciative and she lives right around the corner and we helped her and then we saw her in the little stop and shop place and
Yep.
she was like, this will be cheaper in the grocery store down the street. So we were like, thank you. It was really sweet. Okay, so now we're driving south toward Queenstown and we're noticing a lot of erosion. So Emma is talking to me about the erosion. There was like this landslide that was like
There's
picture
one.
perfect. Remember you told me you loved me, baby. Said you'd be coming back this way again, baby.
We just were on a road along here and pulled off, and this is the view. It's really pretty. And there are lots of seabirds around here. Except it smells gross because of the decomposing kelp.
But there's some really neat rocks, like actually really white rocks and just rocks of all colors, really. Black, white. It's amazing.
Brown, the 3 colors of rock. We're at the lavender gardens.
We had lavender orange ice cream. We saw lots of different colors of lavender. Like there was yellow and purple, like several kinds of purple and pink. This was such a cute little space to just stop and pop in for a little bit.
Yeah, sandwich time.
No. Leave my stick back. Okay. Pop. Welcome to Emma and Mom. Mom's laughing because she tried to fix her hair and made it way worse. But now it's better.
Oh, it looks so bad.
We haven't showered in, what is it, like 3 days? I showered in a lake last night and it was 4 degrees Celsius. We are currently at, what is it called? Spice Guru, and it's an Indian restaurant and bar. That's the drink menu. We didn't get any drinks. So we're having curry, which is unfortunate because we've been having something called the pain of the corn chips, which is, for some reason, these corn chips really make my stomach hurt. I got crazy car sick and had to have Mom pull over, and I had to lay in the grass and like recenter myself with the earth. And while Mom was trying to pull over, she like got beeped at. Like
Nobody
slammed on the brakes.
I slammed on the brakes, but nobody
You
beeped at
hit
me.
2 curbs and almost turned down the wrong way.
Not exactly, but close. Yeah.
You did hit 2 curbs.
It's rough.
There's a literal dent on the hubcap. So anyway, we made it and we're eating food and we're going to a campsite tonight that actually has showers.
Yes, I'm so excited. Like luxury, man. Luxury.
We've been showering with like the lake. We just got back from the store where we got provisions. So Mom got a sleeping bag. We got 2 sleeping bag liners. A pump.
We can wash them. Yeah, that's the good thing. We can wash the lights.
We got a pump for her mat because heaven forbid she keep going lightheaded. We got batteries.
For my headlamp, because I went out last night.
New reading glasses for you.
Oh, yeah, because mine fell apart.
And then Mom needed Pringles. Apparently that was a necessity.
Totally a necessity.
It was an expensive trip. And we got a sleeping mat for me. It's like a phone. We're gonna see if that helps. It was an expensive trip.
And we couldn't find gloves anywhere, so now we only have 1 glove.
Oh, right.
Our 4 hands.
Mom lost more gloves. I don't think we covered that in an earlier video.
I go through here.
Well, the road goes through there.
I don't know if this is good. Whoa. My mango chicken. Climb every mountain for every... Wait, do I go up the outside or the inside?
Mom, it's a playground equipment. There's no rules except don't fall.
Everything goes here, huh?
Yep.
Can you see the ocean from here?
Well, I can see the ocean from here. It's 9 a.m. in them thar hills, and we are gonna find something to do.
We had a lovely breakfast and we met a lady and she apologized for throwing the apple over at our car.
That's really funny. I feel so bad. It was not a big deal at all.
She said she was not used to having people over here, so she just threw it out for the birds and
That's
she was
fine.
apologizing. And then she's like, so where are you traveling to? Where are you traveling from? And I said, America. And she said, did you hear about the election? And I said, yes, I heard about the election. And she's like, not who I would have wanted.
All of New Zealand pretty much feels the same way. The threat of increasing tariffs is pretty much detrimental to their economy because of how much they export to the United States. So anyway, that's some context for why it matters so much to them.
Here we are in the Christchurch Botanical Gardens.
It's beautiful here.
It's like a sustainability wonder. There's a river that flows through the city, and it is shockingly clear. Like you can see the straight down to the bottom, no matter where you are standing along the path that goes along the side.
It's obvious they worked really hard to get it that way too.
And they work really hard to keep this area this way as well. It's gorgeous, and there are lots of people eating lunch and things like that. It's just, I'm happy.
I feel oddly the need to be like very quiet and like perspectiveful. Like,
Well, there's a big tree over there. We can go sit underneath it. Let's do that. Note to self, the Botanical Gardens of Christchurch is really nice, and you need more than 2 hours to look at it. We have to kind of speed through and go validate our parking.
it's also completely free. This is astounding. Like there is so much to see, and everything is so well maintained. Everyone is so respectful of the property. It's really quite something.
Yes.
All right, we are going up the mountain here. We are on a gondola, and we are gonna see what we see of the town of Christchurch. So
Take a look out the front window.
turn you around here.
Ta-da!
That's where we're headed.
Up we go. It's really stuffy in here. Oh my goodness. We're on a ride.
Welcome to Aotearoa Museum.
We are up at the top. It's really sunny, and there's a lot of bugs for some reason. 10 out of 10 would recommend. We went on a ride downstairs, and it talked about the history of this area. It's like volcanic, and then sea levels changed, and I could tell you way more, but trying to keep these videos shorter.
I don't know how to describe the color of the water here and the water in the ocean. Like, I haven't seen colored water like that.
This water is turquoise.
It's really something.
That's how you describe it. Update. Mom has figured out how to describe the color of the water.
It's the color of her shirt.
We took the gondola up to the top. Is that how you say that?
Gondola? I don't know.
We took the gondola up here, up to the top, and now we're going to take the pathway down. We are in a sheep pasture and had to open a gate, and now we get to just like look as we walk. It's going to be so pretty.
So I hit a milestone. Like, I had to use the bathroom, so I went to ask, and I was like, do you know where the toilet is? And I was like, yes, I got it right.
You forgot the beginning part where you were like, Emma, do you think there's a bathroom here? And I was like, sorry,
what?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're looking for. And then I corrected you, and then you got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But
learning.
still, personal milestone.
Look, I'm eating goat cheese on crackers. The goat cheese has like lemon flavor.
It has petals. I've eaten like 8 petals.
It's really, really
And then
good.
it has this sprig of something, and I bit into it, and I'm pretty sure it was straight rosemary, and it was not good. And I ordered vegetables, but they did not come. And 8 minutes ago, he said he would go check on them, and I still don't know where they
They're
are.
probably pulling them from the garden.
Well, I need my vegetables. I'm cranky because I haven't had vegetables today, and bad things are happening. The only bad thing is that I'm cranky. Also, we've gone through 2 of these bottles of water because apparently that hike was treacherous.
So, here's Emma and me going to hell. When the wind blows, you can see these little cottony things floating down. They look like snow, but they've got to be from a tree. Emma said, "Around here, the cotton picks itself."
We're in our campsite for the night. Why are you giggling?
I don't know.
I have no idea the name of this campsite.
It's Wait. I did take a picture of it.
Cosford Reserve.
Yeah.
And it has toilets.
We knew we were in good shape when we drove in.
I was like, what? They're in
bathrooms.
a brick house. And that's how you know that it's probably gonna have running water. And it does. But it's non-potable, but that's not an issue because I filled all of our water bottles at the last campsite.
Toilet's actually flush.
A luxury, man. So now we're in a tent, we're going to bed, and I moved a bunch of videos onto my laptop, so hopefully now I can start taking pictures again. Mom and I are in a museum of rock art. I like it. We're still at the museum, and Mom and I made cave art. Here's mine. I put a bunch of them in here. And then I have that thingy and a mower.
I made a mower.
Yeah. You made other stuff too.
Oh yeah, I made a lot of other stuff.
Just made it to the South Canterbury Museum.
Emma.
Yeah.
Oh heavens, these aren't artifacts. These are things I actually used. Oh my goodness.
1982. Oh, this is making me feel really old, Mom. We had one of these. Oh.
We've learned a lot about Kate Shepherd, and she was instrumental in women's rights and getting the right for women to vote, not only for people that came here, Europeans that came here, but also for the Maori women. And that happened in 1893, which is well before it happened in the US. So shout out to Kate Shepherd. She's amazing.
We are at the Botanic Gardens of Timaru.
Let's find this.
Okay.
If we go...
Well, we're right here. Ta-da-da. Look, here we can have a picnic. We can seesaw. We can walk to the information tree. We can stand on opposite sides of walls. We can't pick and bird.
This is where you play. He loves me not.
All right, we're not allowed to do that. Welcome to the fernery. It's got a lot of ferns. Feasting on the fruit. Okay, we finished eating lunch.
It was really good, but so filling.
Oh yeah, we both probably ate too much. You got risotto and I got pasta. And now we are at the Bushy Beach Scenic Reserve, which hopefully we're supposed to be able to see some little blue penguins. So stay tuned.
So we waited for like an hour, but we didn't see any penguins. And it could have been because there was somebody walking on the beach that probably wasn't supposed to be walking on the beach after 3 p.m. But it also could be that you just have to wait a long time for penguins. And we actually are not going to wait any longer for the penguins.
We also don't have a place to stay tonight, and that's freaking me out.
So have a good evening, penguins, and maybe we'll catch you another night.
Welcome to another beach.
It rained a little bit on our way here, and so the car got a little bit cleaned off.
But
Not much. It's a little bit damp around here right now, so we pitched our tent a little higher on the hill, and we went for a nice beach walk. Here we are we're in Dunedin right now, and we are at the library.
we went to the information center in Dunedin when we got here, and we met a really nice guy named Holger. He was from Germany, but he lived in Stewart Island for 22 years, and so he gave us the whole scoop, and he spent a lot of time with us. So shout out to Holger for being like the most kind, patient,
Super helpful.
and super helpful person ever. So,
And we have our tickets to Stewart Island.
tomorrow morning, 9:45.
Mom and I are doing a street art tour.
That's amazing. These artists are amazing here.
It's a little bit on the rainy side, but the weather's always good for something, and today it's good for looking at murals.
So we've been in Dunedin today, and we went on the walk to see a lot of the murals. Now we're headed to Baldwin Street. Well, it has the Guinness Book World Record for the steepest residential street in the world. And so we're gonna go see what that's all about.
Well, that's got to be impressive considering some of these roads we've driven on are like...
We made it to the top of Baldwin Street. It's really steep.
It really is.
I honestly did not think it was going to be that steep. Like, how the steamroller that made this road did not slide back down is beyond me.
I legitimately was scared watching a van drive up the road. Like,
Yeah,
I thought it was
kind of
gonna
terrifying.
tumble down. It was really scary.
This would be the best thing ever to sled on.
So we're driving,
I feel like I can't see over the hood of the car.
and we're driving up such steep roads. It's really
somebody's passing.
It's really nuts.
Sorry.
Say, Mom, what if I just like...
No. No. I'm scared. Okay, so we are at the top of Signal Hill Lookout, looking down on Dunedin, and we just wanted to pop in to say about the weather a little bit.
The weather's been crazy.
It's like every season, like every hour. I mean, this morning I was wearing a hat, gloves, and a winter coat. And then we got into Dunedin and we put on shorts and t-shirts to walk around the city.
I'm still wearing mine.
Then it started raining, so we needed rain gear. And then by the time we got back out to look at the city again, now we're back to like long sleeves. So we're wearing all the clothes.
I told Mom, she kept asking, like, what's the weather going to be like? How should I dress? And I kept saying, wear a snow jacket, but make sure you have your bathing suit on underneath.
And legit, that is true.
Okay, I literally just pulled over to get water from a public bathroom